phone
So.
number. And I've got his phone number.
Yes.
Oh my god, that went so fucking hard.
The song.
I can like still hear it.
Like in your brain. I know this. We're gonna get a better situation. Okay, this is gonna be great. This is great. Shout out to us. I am really happy about this right now. I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna quit all these things. Okay. Robert, you see me. I'm looking. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, yeah. And we're back. And we're back, Chaely. Oh, man. We're back.
Yeah.
Round 2.
In so many ways.
Oh, man. It's like we never left, but we did.
Yeah.
We experienced. So, we did this already.
We have a witness.
There is a witness. Yes, they are not with. I was going to say they're no longer with us, but that's
Well,
not. They are with us, just not
in this room.
here right now. Exactly. Shout out to you, Sarah B. We love you so much. But we did this, and
We recorded a few days ago.
right. Yes, it was on a Wednesday
There were
because
technical difficulties.
Right.
You always blame the technology.
it was 100% that. I also think it was the pee pee poo poo man. I think that when we're doing
In a way, because, you know, when we were setting up,
we
we were like running in and out, there was bathroom breaks, there was setting up, there was like confusion, there was chaos,
Yes,
there was
there
stopping,
was.
there was starting.
Yes, there was. All true. Yes. I think that, like, when things are going decently, he can strike. You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like we had it in the bag. We recorded the whole thing. I was like, and cut.
It's a great show.
It was. And then I realized that the settings were fucking wrong.
Yeah.
So
Nobody's fault.
hey, no.
We just got like really excited about getting started. I don't think we did like
Right.
a good final check.
Yeah, we did this time though. And we're back.
Again,
and
technology's fault.
I'm really excited to see you. Fucking
Always.
Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome back to the show. It's the hard R's or whatever. It's
Sure is.
you know, it's
It
just
fucking
it's
is.
it's just fucking A right. Goddamn Catalina wine mixer. Yeah, it's the hard R's. It's me. It's Asia. What's up? I'm your host. Black. Queer.
Here.
Putting it in gear. And here, absolutely. I have with me a special guest.
Hi.
Literally one of my favorite people in the universe. Like, I feel like if we were to get in a spaceship, and go to other places,
We would have a good fucking time.
it would be good. Everywhere we go, we have a great fucking
We
time,
do.
bitch. We really don't have... Even when times are bad, we have a way, a joie de vivre.
Yeah.
If
We
you
just turn it right back around.
Turning it around.
We've been to Jamaica.
We
We've
have.
been to Amish country.
We have
We've
Shipshawana.
been-
I talked about it on this episode, on
We've
our
been
podcast.
highs. We've been to lows.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been.
I don't think we've ever visited like a physical Lowe's, but have we been in a Home Depot?
We've been to an Ace.
Okay. Yes, we have.
We've been to an Ace Hardware. In like booty shorts on like 100-degree day.
Absolutely.
So.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is Chaely.
Hi.
Hi. Jonah, hit us with the applauses. This is one of my best friends, y'all. The fuck is up?
You know, we've seen each other a couple times this week. It's been lovely.
Yes, I do enjoy seeing you repeatedly through
Yeah.
the weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice. I've missed you because I didn't see you for
We
a couple
went
weeks
like
there.
a long period for us without like interacting.
Yes.
And now it's been like a good couple times this week, which is really exciting.
I know. I know. And now we're back and we're doing this podcast. And I just love you. You know,
Love
we've
you.
had like we saw Danny Brown. We're gonna get into that.
Yes. We did.
Later on. Let's see, we got to hang out with Sarah B.
Yep. That's great.
Let's see, you brought me a cast iron skillet today.
I did.
Yo,
It was,
listen.
It's the first day of Hanukkah, so
Listen.
I came bearing gifts.
Mazel. I don't know if that's right.
Why the fuck not, you
You
know?
know, it feels right. I love it. Chaely always, I feel like it's markedly like like a like a sign of like maturity when like and you've reached like a new level of adulthood when like instead of bringing like wine or like booze or whatever like you bring
I bring produce.
Produce
Pretty much on a consistent basis.
and appliances. Or not appliances, but you brought me produce and you
like
brought me
home goods.
Home goods.
Yeah.
Like you've got.
Sometimes I bring like a lamp.
Yes, a Dutch oven.
I brought a Dutch oven once.
It's beautiful. It's blue. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I find really good deals
yes.
on stuff and like.
Yeah.
I just like stumble onto things and I get really excited about them and I just like need to.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty well appointed. I have like the things that I need at my house.
Right. Yes.
So when I find stuff, I'm like, somebody's got to have this.
Let's talk about a real nigga though too, because this bitch remembered that I said I needed a cast iron skillet back in Shipshawana days.
That
we
was
were
like
looking for
3
one.
months ago.
It was literally months ago. So when. So sometimes when we get very excited, we do not wait. We just immediately message each other. One time, in the middle of the night after I stumbled upon a really appalling photograph, I waited. Or rather, I sent the photo knowing that she was sleeping, but waiting for her to wake up. Like, I wanted to be there. I told her the next day, I was like, I wanted so badly to, like, hover over your bed until you woke up the next morning.
That's friendship.
Like,
I wish I could see the look on your face.
I just need to see you.
I woke up like unusually early for me that morning, which is like 8 o'clock. I'm not a morning person. And the first thing I did was grab my phone and saw that and message her back immediately.
I don't think I've ever been more excited in my life. I truly had a visceral reaction. I was waiting. I was like, look, I was like.
Sweat on your upper lip.
You know?
And it's funny because when I got the message, I knew, I could sense that was happening. I'm like, I have to text her back immediately. She's waiting for me.
And I was, America. I was. But no, they sent me the photo of the cast iron skillet, and they were like, I can't even wait till Christmas. Like, here you go. And I was like, holy shit. Like, bitch, do you live in my mind? Like, how did you? Because again, 3 months ago it's come and gone. I've moved on. I've forgotten. Chaely remembered.
I was like, no, bitch, you told me.
Yeah, you said it. We were out.
We were looking for
We were literally together looking for one. Friendship. You know, I just love that. So many stories, Chaely. How long have we been friends? How many years are we rolling up on since the year is over? Almost.
Was it like 2012 or 13 that we started like talking
really
online?
Kicking it? Yeah.
And then like met shortly thereafter.
Damn.
So like
wow.
8 or 9 years. That's like a child. That's a child who can like think and
function.
Move.
Yeah, absolutely. Wipe their own ass. Yeah, that's. We have a baby. Look at our friendship is a baby.
Straight to we have a baby. What's that little fucker's name?
Oh my god. Fuck. What would our baby's name be? I feel like it's got to be something really ancient and evil. Like something really like Balal or like something. You know, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever just open the Old Testament and like like pick out one of the like names that Jesus like. There's stories in the Bible where Jesus is casting demons out of like a person and into a pig. And I believe that like there's like 3 or 4 names in there that I was like, these are fitting.
It rolls off the tongue real nice, yeah.
What is it? Not Behemoth. What's the one? This one?
Baphomet?
That one. Yeah, that one.
That'll make a cute baby name.
Little Matt. Bath for short.
Okay, yeah. My next pet.
Little Bath. I love that. So, what's been up, Chaely? What the fuck have you been up to, bitch, this year? It's November, almost December. We're a couple of days away.
I mean, personally, I've been doing therapy. I've been doing the online therapy.
Shout.
I recommend therapy. I don't recommend Talkspace. Fuck that guy.
I like BetterHelp.
Yeah?
And Open Collective is what I eventually check it out. OpenCollective.com. It's or OpenCollective.org. It's like a hub of greatness, and I've really enjoyed the fact that they operate on like a sliding scale, like a sliding pay scale, and um, I just felt like the therapists that they offered were more
The therapies.
the therapies. The therapies they offered were just like more aligned with my personal beliefs.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I just like I found a therapist that also practices African traditional religion. Um, it was just a lot easier for me to like. I didn't have to sift through so many people to find someone who wasn't gonna be like, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Like at the end of all of it. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Talkspace I did not like.
Yeah, Talkspace, I just feel like I've had a couple different therapists because I have to keep dumping them because they're like not
doing the thing.
So I trained as a National Crisis Text Line counselor.
I remember when you did this.
And I did that for a while, but I eventually quit because I don't agree with some of their practices.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like it aligned with some of my like personal ethics.
Mm-hmm.
But having said that, it was interesting to get an understanding of like how it worked and how like they're operating behind the scenes. Everything there is very formulaic.
Mm-hmm.
There's like formula at how you engage with people, and that's great because it's like a tool set. But also it kind of reduces people to
like a number, like a tab,
Well, and to like a formula.
Right.
Literally. So I feel like Talkspace may also do that.
Okay.
Like at this point, they're just like they just ask a bunch of questions, like, so, and how do you handle that, and what do you think about that, and blah, blah, blah. Which is fine when you're getting to know a person. But I'm like months into this bitch now.
Right.
Like I have no issue introspecting. I don't need somebody to drag stuff out of me.
Right.
I need tools. I came here for tools, and I've gotten 0 so far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't feel like therapy is like engaging. And I'm starting to think that it's not a matter of the therapist. I think it's their program.
Right.
Since I've dealt with so many therapists.
Right.
So yeah, that's I don't think it's a therapy issue. I think therapy is wonderful. I'm still committed to it. I'm still like pro therapy.
Yes, go everyone. I'm telling everyone. I've been telling everyone since we started this podcast. Go to therapy. Like, you got the means and you can afford it and you can do the things. Like, so many people do not have. I think that we are introspective bitches. I think that we actually have a lot of self-awareness. And
we also spend a lot of time talking to each other.
Exactly.
And bouncing things off each other, which is great.
Yes.
And also like a great way of doing things if you can't afford therapy.
Yes. I think a lot of people don't do that though. Most people don't have hardcore shadow-ass conversations, People really keep things on the surface.
Yeah.
So for the most part, like, if you know that that is you, you know what I'm saying? If you know that you're not having these, like, these really, like, thoughtful and generating discussions, like, it's time to go to therapy. It's time to actually have someone pull shit out of you.
Yeah.
Because part of the human experience is, like, really getting into that and figuring out.
Well, people can't give you the tools that you need if they don't understand you and know who you are and know what your true issues are.
Correct.
So you really got to be like willing to open up.
So yeah, shout out therapy. You got a Cheerio cabinet. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I got this beautiful like vintage Hutch.
Yes, Hutch. Okay, I was gonna say it's what is a is it? Am I saying it right? No, Curio.
Curio. Okay,
There we go. I like saying Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Oh my God. While I was out last night, I completely adopted this like British, this like Adele, grimy, real British like accent for like no reason.
Yeah.
For like 20 minutes.
Sure.
I do not know why. If you're British and you're listening to this,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
We're getting into like a Christmas Carol season.
Yeah, you know, it's real.
Scrooge.
Humbug.
Yeah.
Harumph.
Ghost of Christmas Past and all that.
Beans and toast. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. What else? You bought a hutch. It's beautiful.
I did.
You've done some in your house.
Again,
it's really.
I was waiting until I found the hot deal.
You did, bitch. This bitch always finds the hot deals.
They're out there.
Truly.
You just gotta really be like on the lookout.
It's about patience too. You know what I mean? Like manifestation is like having an idea, right? And like patience, right? Because it will come.
Patience
once
and resources.
100%. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You gotta know where to look. You gotta know. I use the Facebook Marketplace.
You do.
I drove to
next door. That's what we used for the hutch, right? Is that how we found the hutch?
I found it on Nextdoor. I also like popped into a bunch of like neighborhoods over the summer that were having estate sales.
Shout out to estate sales. Yeah, absolutely.
Talked to some weirdos and didn't find what I was looking for.
They got the best furniture.
They do.
They really do.
You never know what you're gonna find when somebody's like clearing out their grandma's house because she dropped dead in the middle of the summer. You just gotta be willing to. And then they want to talk about them for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Like, really high. I don't exactly. It's high.
I'm
gonna
buy anything.
Yeah.
You seem really sad.
Yeah. Sorry. I feel like it's a decent price to pay.
Yeah, because one of those houses you're gonna find something amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dirty ass cheap. Because they just want it out of there.
They need it out of the house, right? Exactly. You gotta get rid of all the things. You gotta get rid of the furniture. Especially when Mima goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just time to clear out.
And also, I feel good about it because that means that I'm not buying something from Home Depot.
Yes.
And I'm not buying something from Target.
Yes.
And I'm not buying something from IKEA.
Yeah.
And it's
you're
sturdy as fuck.
Recycling.
It's
Upcycling. It is. It is. Yeah, you redid the house. It's looking really beautiful. Super proud of you.
Thank you. Super proud of you too. You're also on the same journey.
Well, you know, we just be parallel? Don't we just be like occasionally just like really running in tandem with each other? Yeah, I did this like studio. We're slowly bringing the studio together and like house things and
you
like.
inherited my light fixture.
I did it. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god, yes! But I did.
I love this story.
It truly is magnificent. So I was looking for a new light. So first of all, I don't know who. I had like one of those boob lights, you know, hanging over my kitchen sink. And for the longest time, I thought that it was actually like a bulb, okay? So when it died, I was like, let's take this, let's pop the titty off, all right? And change this bulb up.
Swap it.
Because that's what you do.
When you're a homeowner.
When you're a homeowner, okay?
Grown ass homeowner.
You get yourself, I got a stool, I got like a little ladder that's hanging up behind the kitchen door. I popped that down, I climbed up, okay? Unscrewed the boob.
You're gonna be like 5 minutes and out.
Period. From ship to stern, from start to finish. Why, America, was it not a light bulb? It was in fact like an LED fixture from like 1950s
style light emitting diode. Okay, you can't even get these anymore.
I literally.
Back before they looked like light bulbs, back when they were just like a flat thing with some like little knobbies on it.
Y'all, I'm deja vuing right now, but I mentioned this before. Chaely is my like information center. Like a lot of people use Google, and I use Google too. Don't get me wrong, I do. I use Google, but normally when something confuses me, the first thing I think is, I wonder if Chaely can tell me what this is. Like. Literally. That's literally like a lot of people are like, what would Jesus do? What would, you know, and for me it's like WWJD. Like what like Chaely do? Like what would she think about this? And then I go, wait, no, resources.
Chaely would Google it.
Which I did, and I used a resource that you gave to me because I didn't know how to Google. Like I was like I didn't know what I was looking at. But there is an app that you can like point your like camera at it.
Google Lens. If If you don't know about Google Lens,
yo.
you gotta get on this shit.
Yo.
It's a visual search.
It's literally magic. I don't know how they're doing this. I'm sure there's some sort of scientific, something really smart. But it's magic.
It is.
I pointed and clicked it, and it told me what it was.
It takes a picture. It visually searches Google.
And then it can tell you, like, what it is.
That's how I figured out what that freaky ass vegetable is.
Oh my god, yo. Chaely sent me a picture of the angriest looking vegetable I've ever seen in my life. It looked like
It was a root vegetable, but it looked like a head.
It was like
it's like a round, ugly. It looked like a white baby's head.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, like an angry, like a mad white baby's head. And I had to like run, I was like, am I still on mushrooms? And I'm like, this looks like if I was on mushrooms.
I pulled it out of the box and I went, are you a fucking rutabaga? But it like wasn't waxy and it didn't have like the pink.
It was a celery root, y'all, by the way.
It was.
Chaely discovered using Google Lens that it was a celery root.
If I didn't have Google Lens, that would have went straight
in
to
the trash.
I was not gonna.
It looks like it's ready to grow legs and like pop little arms out and like beat your ass in the night.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's delicious. we'll see.
So anyway, she Google Lenses this crazy light.
Yes. Then they tell me what it is. I am still confused. So then I hit Chaely up. And I'm like, Chaely, how do I do this? Like, what do I even do? Chaely's like, change the light fixture completely.
Yeah, I was like, you're going to have to travel back in time, or you're going to have to like custom order one of these things.
From where? Where do I even
get this? An antiques warehouse.
Like somebody's road show. Like
I know. Like, don't fucking bother. It's not worth it. That thing's not cool enough to bother with this shit.
I was so confused and upset and like, who did that? Who did that right up over the sink? That is crazy.
Somebody did that in like 1950 when those were easy to come by.
And they were like, you'll never have what you're gonna have to change this in like.
And it lasted
50 years.
It lasted 60
and guess
years.
what? Then my homeowner has to deal with it. So instead, Chaely was like, we're just gonna do some electronical work right now. We're just gonna do electrical.
Well, meanwhile, at my house.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! Tell the story about the lamp. Tell the story about the lamp.
I had just.
This light was a fucking nightmare.
We're not even gonna go into that. I had just bought myself a new pendant light to go over my sink.
Yes.
In my kitchen.
Yes, because we've got similar.
Because everything in my kitchen had been redone before I moved in. It was all silver except for this country ass looking light fixture. There was nothing wrong with it. It just didn't match. So I replaced it for whatever fucking reason. The cheapest one that I could find that was very simple and matched my stuff was from West Elm. They sent me the wrong color. They charged me to fix it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I finally got it swapped out.
Yes.
I was like, Asia, why don't you take my original one?
Yes. Brought
it over here. Taught Asia
how to
change
electric.
A light fixture.
Yes, I learned about grounding. I learned about wiring and moving things and circuitry and shit. And now it fits like my kind of country ass kitchen. It literally is just like a beautiful friendship. Fuck. And recycling.
Just beautiful.
You know how that happens? God damn it. Oh, I just love you so fucking much.
We're like puzzle pieces, you know?
It's true. You know, and I appreciate the fact that also, big shout out to Chaely, like, providing my child's wardrobe for, like, probably a good year or two there.
We were the same size.
Yeah, yes.
Also, like, the fashion.
Yes,
I was giving her a lot
tandem.
of, like, my hand-me-downs from, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Which is, like, in style right now.
Yeah. It's just friendship, you know? Get on it. It's good. It's really nice, y'all. Fuck. Okay. What else are we going to talk about? What's the next thing? Oh. The next segment. My personal favorite. Whose motherfucking man's is this anyway? And Dumb bitch juice. Jonah, hit him with the slurp. Hit us with the slurp. We have two. And I'm excited to talk about this again because I really am fascinated by this. I hate myself because I told myself that this was not going to be a part of my legacy. Like, I was not going to involve myself in the Kardashian universe, okay? Because I'm tired, all right?
It's exhausting.
I am tired. And
it is like thrown into our face constantly from every angle, though. So.
It really is. It really, and from like Kanye to,
I'm tired of that man as well.
You know, like just all of it. All of it is so much. But something fascinating is going on. Something really unique is happening. Let's talk about the change of the guard.
Yeah, they're kicking out the black people from the
Absolutely.
family.
Yeah, no. They're kicking them out, and who are they replacing them with, Chaely? Mosquito boys.
Mosquito boys. Yeah, emo, goblin dishwashers.
Absolutely. Thin, emaciated, big dick, heavily tattooed, white boys. And
which we enjoy.
Hey, I've had my fair share. You know?
We know a lot about this topic, actually.
Yeah, mosquito boy. So let's actually start with what a mosquito boy is, because I think that that's going to really, like, narrow down, like, and like, as I start cycling in more of these people will, like, be able to identify them.
Yeah.
So what is a mosquito boy?
How to spot a mosquito boy.
Absolutely, yes.
So, in our personal experience, because there's a lot of, like, tall, skinny, like, band, tattoo guys out there in the world.
Yes, there are.
Sad even, like emo. But like specifically a mosquito boy is one who's got all of those features, but like carries himself with that like big dick energy.
100%. Sad, will not suicide, will not actually kill themselves because they know that they have a big dick and they can fuck. They're
like the Pied Piper of women. They've just got like a parade of them.
Literally
Piper.
Literally
Piper. Just women following them behind for no.
Absolutely.
Women don't even understand why.
Yeah, no.
Like, why am I so
they get
attracted
things
to this
paid
guy?
for.
He's
like
disgusting.
Women pay for them.
He doesn't have a bed frame.
Absolutely. Yeah, he doesn't have a bed frame. He doesn't follow basic decent
He's like,
hygiene.
I can't. I broke the last 4.
Because I've been fucking in here. I've been sucking and fucking like a mosquito does. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. They will also suck all of your energy.
They're characterized also. I really want to get this in here. If you were to look in a door frame, okay, and there was a shadow behind them, okay, or like there was a light behind them and you just see their shadow, 2 very thin, like, pretzel rods for legs.
Bony.
Okay, bones, just bone on bone.
Yep.
All right? Probably something like oversized, like in terms of, not everyone, actually, not each one. Because sometimes they're in, like, tight emo pants. Sometimes they're in, like, basketball shorts. Either way, they stand in a way where they have to make room for the dick.
Yeah.
Because it's like...
It's banging around like a Liberty Bell, you know? Very uncomfortable. You know it's true. Absolutely.
The chafing. Okay, so we know, right? So the stance is always like, make room for the dick, right? They also have a look about their face.
They're like this burden, burden I have to carry.
It's like, it's almost smug. It would be smug if, like, they had money. Or if they had, like, status beyond just the big dick.
I think some of them have money.
It's true. No, you are. That is
some
true.
Some have money, but
true.
They have the burden.
They do.
The burden.
Yeah, that's a mosquito boy. Pete Davidson is most certainly a mosquito boy. Everybody knows that. Like, we all know that.
Travis Barker, that's why his ex from 15 years ago won't drop it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, after the moving from one Travis to the next. Last week's episode, I talked a little bit about the Astro World tragedy, and it led me to. I have not stopped thinking about it. Truly, like fucking.
It's terrible, and also it continues to be in the news because he's like now he's going like golfing with his rich pals, and like he like can't stop fucking up. People keep suing him.
Oh my
so,
god!
Again, it's like a Kardashian adjacent thing. So like therefore we'll never hear the fucking end of it.
100% true. Yes.
Even
100%
if
true.
you like have no interest in it.
All that shit though leads to or led to me thinking, is homegirl gonna fucking stay with that guy? Like
really,
it seems like a massive liability.
I don't think Chris will allow it.
Chris won't.
Mama,
Chris already.
Kardashian, no, that's like a liability for the whole fucking family. I think she's gonna let them pop that baby out.
Absolutely. Do the pictures. Everybody's together. You got the little biracials in the center.
Do
Everyone's like
kiss,
right
in the hospital.
Yes,
because
100%.
they gotta like show that there's like a happy dad.
Yes, and like a family unit, and it's cohesive or whatever. And then they're gonna dump and then they're gonna dump them.
So I think it'll be interesting.
Who's gonna take over? It can't be Machine Gun Kelly because he already is.
Crohn's disease ass, little skinny.
Back off, Crohn's. If you have
Hulu.
like Hulu, yeah, it's 100% back.
Back off, Crohn's. I don't know why. It seems like all of the drug commercials in the U.S.
Yes.
have some element of like stop.
Yeah, it's very aggressively stopped too.
Yeah, they're like walking
dramatically
through an airport.
Yeah,
or, like
turn around.
Park.
Yeah, no more. I said no.
I wish it were that easy.
Truly.
I also wish they would stop airing those commercials. I'm not gonna go to the store and buy it. I have to like be prescribed by my doctor, no matter what it is. So very strange. Very strange technique.
A lot of money for like what? You know, seems like you're wasting a lot of money. Just pay the. Why are you?
Don't air these $1 million commercials and then just like charge us less.
Exactly. Seems crazy, right? I don't know. What do we know about anything? Yeah, no, they gotta replace them, and they're doing it slowly.
So if they remove all the black men from the family, can they?
Except for Chris's boyfriend. Chris will never get rid of her nigger.
But can they stop painting their faces black?
I don't think so, Chaely. Unfortunately, I think that the ruse. Well, I mean, okay. Well, I will say this.
Is this gonna be like the great whitening?
I will say
the
this.
Kardashians?
The pictures that I have seen of Kim lately, the bitch is white. The bitch is not. There's like there's like a light tan, but I'm not getting. I was with Kanye. I also read something where she's talking about like, I want to get my ass implants removed because my big ass is too big now and it hurts and I'm embarrassed by it and I'm ready to let it go. And I'm like, oh,
people are starting to get their BBLs removed.
Wow. So like the fad and the trend of like this these exaggerated body parts to mock or like
fetishize.
Yeah, like to further that and perpetuate like that as like the vibe and to make that the standard and then like flip it, right? Like after what 15 years of doing nigga shit now
just in time for every single one of them to have black kids.
And the thing is, guys, raising biracial kids and like removing, you can't ever remove like the blackness, you know, like from the element.
No.
But it's like, I really wonder how this is all going to like play out for those kids.
Yeah.
All the way across the board, and I really wonder if Chris genuinely gives a fuck about like these people, these like her children and her grandchildren as people, and if it's when is the culture of like this the legacy, like when is that gonna like when can we be done with that?
Yeah.
That's really, I'm really ready to be done with that. I'm really ready to also like have people ask. I don't think people are ever gonna ask their celebrity favorites like, excuse me, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I guess if that's what's happening, it would be nice to see them like chill out with the performance of it and like the exotification of it, but I also hope that like they're not making anyone feel bad about who they are.
Absolutely. My concern is it's like when you remove the fetishization, when you remove the trendiness from the experience, right? Like, what's replaced? Are you demonizing blackness now? Are you shaming? You know?
Yeah. Are they leaving any room for like the kids to feel proud about their fathers or their ancestry or their skin color?
I think you can't. I don't think you can if you're treating people like props, right? Like if you are using individuals to perpetuate whatever your specific, in this case, like whatever the Kardashian clan's like concept of like legacy continuation is. Like I don't think so. I just know that raising a biracial kid, it is like myself. It is important to, and I've had to work through my feelings surrounding my anger about like whiteness and white people, and like find a place where I can support my kid who is biracial and have her be proud of her family. You know what I'm saying? Like on both sides. All of it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just think like I'm just grossed out that like it's just happening in front of like everyone's faces, and like this type of behavior is celebrated and replicated. And look, no shade, you know what I'm saying? Like get dick down, girls. Nobody's saying don't, you know. You wanna, you know, Travis Barker and Courtney, that's adorable. I'm so happy you guys are, that's cute. We love that. Get dick down. But also, like, where's the accountability for, like, the fact that y'all had, like, dozens of children by, like, black people? Like,
while they were, like, performing this, like,
blackness. While performing blackness by making tons of money off of your bronzers and your makeups and your fucking
and now they're seemingly like, that's weird, we're done with that.
Anyway, I just think it's gross and weird, and I really want to, I'm tired. Also, I'm tired of Kanye West.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very tired.
We're done. I don't think he's a genius, guys. I don't think it's like, I think the jig is up. And I think I would also like to do a thing where we just like, we're gonna get into this actually when we talk about like bruiser giving and like rappers and shit, but like I want to do a thing where we like stop celebrating these aging niggas being ridiculous. Like at a certain point, like when you start your career on some nut shit, right, because you're young and you're like coming out and you're just, you know, when are you gonna grow up? When are you gonna?
Yeah, are you familiar with the jump the shark term?
No.
So it came from an episode of Happy Days.
Okay, shout out. Okay, like Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days. Okay.
Yep.
Love that show. That's a cute show.
The character, the Fonz.
Yes.
They did an episode where they were like on the beach and he was like jet skiing behind a boat.
Okay.
And like literally jumped over a shark. And it was just like so wacky and like out of character and like not what the show was like doing. You know, most episodes they were like at a little diner.
Yeah, and the dancing and
boyfriends and girlfriends.
School.
And it was like, you know, it was a sitcom. It was like about relationships. like, that was so, like,
that is very random.
So out of left field that it became, like, a term for when sitcoms, like, had nothing else to write about, so they just did something, like, totally out of left field, and it, like, changed the whole vibe of... So, I think people also can do that in their careers as well.
Okay.
Where,
Okay.
Like,
okay.
They're, like, making albums, and things are great, and whatever, and then all of a sudden they go, like, completely left because they're, like, maybe they're not relevant anymore, and they're trying to, like...
maintain that or get it back or
change
instead of evolving, like instead of like when an old thing is done, let that old thing be done and then do something else. That's the in my opinion, right? Like that's growth, right? But these niggas really be grappling for like...
Well, and sometimes that is what they're doing, like they're trying something else, but it's like not what their fans want, or it's not what any fucking fans want. But yeah, I think some people just jump the shark and they pick the wrong thing, and people are like, I don't want that. Like, why don't you just go away? maybe just take your money.
Yeah, and take a nap. Yeah.
Yeah, you made your bag.
Go ahead.
Go spend it.
Yeah,
Retire, whatever.
Get on a jet ski. You jump your own shark. Okay, real quick. Mike Tyson's sex rage confessions. Guys. Guys.
There's really no, like, good way to...
Yeah, no, we're not gonna... No. Chaely, would you mind regaling us with what Mike Tyson did, and then we can get into why it's fucking weird.
So I think his manager did an interview, like, this past week or something.
Yes.
And he was saying that he used to have to bring women back to his dressing room or whatever, before fights, so Mike could, you know.
Fuck them. So there would be sex.
There would be adult sex.
Intercourse with you.
And that was his way of, like, chilling out before the game, or before the game.
Yes.
Before the boxing match, so that he would not go so out of control as to kill the person he was fighting. I don't know what the context of that, like, admission was, because Mike Tyson's been, like, doing a lot of, like, podcasting lately.
He
He's
has.
been, like, sort of elevated as, like, this, like, philosopher type.
Yes, he has.
Recently, so
Yes,
I don't know if that was, like a shade, or if that was just, like, some dude shooting the shit and it just, like, spilled out, or what, but I thought that was,
It's just wild.
wild.
Sexual violence is where my mind goes with that. Like, I don't believe Mike Tyson was like putting rose petals down and pouring champagne for these people. I think some crazy shit was truly God. The bar is in hell, Chaely.
It is.
Chaely, the bar is at the core. I think the bar is in the core of the earth.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it got there.
Is there a bar? I don't know.
Oh my God! The only bar that I acknowledge is the one where I can get a good gin martini. Am I right? You know? Am I right? Y'all, that's wild. Patriarchy really does a number on fucking everybody, and I would really like it if we stopped using women and other people to perpetuate your shit, whatever that fucking shit is.
Well, back to what we talked about earlier.
It's fucking weird.
Like,
Please stop.
Go to therapy.
Hey.
Write in your journal, you know?
You know, dear diary, today I was upset.
They make some nice little sex toys now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can listen. Also, I think if you have a dick, like, there's no excuse, right? Like, you can put your dick in pretty much anything.
All kinds of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't throw my pussy into, like, I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could put things in there, but it's
not great for your health.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a dick, they make really great sex toys for that, too. So
yeah.
you don't have to be just sticking it in weird...
And things, or random people
P.S. health is actually quite important as well.
You know?
Yeah. Take care of that thing.
And then
Stick it in something that was made for it.
that old Yeah, take care of your dinglings. Don't sexual violence, no. We're gonna keep this rolling. Chaely,
Yes.
we went to Bruiser Giving.
We did.
It was so fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
Can you tell our friends what Bruiser Giving is?
Yes. First, I would also like to not congratulate you. I want to thank you because I was on Twitter. I just so happened to share. I saw like a flyer for it on Twitter. I shared it. It's like, this will be nuts. Not saying that I wanted to go or that I didn't want to go, but I just said this will be nuts. And who fucking hits me up? America?
This guy.
Who's got the extra ticket?
Sarah B.
Sarah B. True, right. But we're already a throuple,
Yeah,
so it's fine.
We're becoming like a
concert trio.
Yes.
Like the Three Musketeers of shows.
Little squad.
We really did have a cute squad moment at Movement.
We did.
And then I really, honestly, we would have had more, but then everything was violently ended because of COVID.
Yeah.
It was literally right after that. It was like, no more for you.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're done. That one time was, I hope you enjoyed it. And we did. It was really nice.
It was really nice.
It was a good time. So Bruiser Giving is essentially a show that an artist, his name is Danny Brown from Detroit, Michigan, puts on and has put on, I believe, for the last...
I think this was the 8th year.
Okay, so it's like a small, well, no, now it's larger, but it's a gathering of young artists, up-and-coming artists, along with Danny himself. He does it the night before Thanksgiving. And it's just like a time. It's just like a big fucking party. Yeah. This year was at the Russell, which I thought was a cool choice. Honestly, like the venue itself was lit. I wish the sound was moving. Yeah. There's a few things that I really would have liked to see different.
Considering how established Danny is in the scene.
Right, like
we could have done better with the sound.
Things could have been a little bit more considered. But like I did appreciate the fact that it was like at the Russell, that there was space.
It was a very large room.
It was
for how
huge.
Many tickets were sold.
So there was enough room for people to move around. To be, like, you know.
Comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
COVID considered.
Zach Fox was there.
Yep.
Z Loopers was there.
Yep.
I believe, though it was not proven.
No, it was.
Oh, okay.
Multiple times.
So it's Hannibal Buress. Hannibal Buress was also there.
Yep, he did one
rapping.
song.
It was very good.
So good.
It's very good. And who else was there? Were those the main ones? I feel like there was like DJs and shit too.
Bunch
but,
of DJs.
You know, DJs be there.
Yep.
It was great. I had fun. I had a fun time.
It's always a fun time.
Danny Brown is really...
He's an institution.
I was just about to say a fucking institution.
He
like,
is.
if you're from Detroit and you lit, like, there's... Detroit Danny Brown, nigga. Like, I don't really know, like, what else to say. If you are not familiar with his catalog of music, I highly encourage you to listen to it. For me... I became a Danny Brown fan, honestly, because of you and kicking it with you.
They go way back.
Yeah, and it's just like the music is just fun and like goofy and like weird, and oh my god, the Black Brad Pitt was the first song I ever heard, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, who is this weird sounding? There's no one else that, well, now Z Loopers, but there's no, at the time. When I first heard him a couple years ago, there was nobody else that sounded like Danny Brown to me. In a time when a lot of rap was like really hard and like really aggressive and like really about like status and flash, like Danny's just like,
He's got like a very interesting voice. He's got an interesting flow. He's got interesting influences. He talks a lot about his like wide variety of interests. He talks a lot about like, you know, growing up in Detroit. He like, refers to, you know, a lot of like places that people who are from around here would know, and like streets that people from around here would know, like, you know, not like Ford Field and the Tigers and stuff.
Yeah.
He's talking about growing up in Linwood. And,
Yeah. He's not like 8 Mile, you know. He's
talking
like,
about going to Northwestern High School.
Yeah.
So
love that.
it's good. It feels like home.
You have been a fan of Danny Brown
like the
I mean,
2010 maybe.
Tell me about your first Danny Brown show.
Oh boy, my first one.
Or your favorite.
I don't know. I probably would have been at like the Shelter or
Okay.
like St. Andrews or something like that.
Is the Shelter still open?
I don't know what's open anymore.
Right, I know.
COVID,
Truly, I know.
kidding.
I know. True. Damn.
But yeah, I've seen him everywhere. I've seen him at like techno festivals. I've seen him at all over the place. I've seen him at house parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around. I've been around. We've all been around together.
Yes, you
I've driven
have.
out to Grand Rapids to see him.
Didn't you tell us a story about my God, like you being somewhere and like being, I think you were backstage or something with a friend, and like somebody in Bruiser Brigade like asked consensually to like touch your friend's ass or something like that?
So
I love that.
So I've been given tickets, or I got on the guest list to see them out in Grand Rapids.
Bruiser Brigade is like, so there's Danny Brown, and the Bruiser Brigade is like the squad, like the crew.
The crew.
It's like the people that also rap with Danny.
Yeah,
of
so
their performers.
We got put on the guest list to go see them at Pyramid Scene. Is that it? In Grand Rapids. So we went, and so they had like a little like
Pyramid Scene. I'm gonna look this up. Pyramid Scene.
Pyramid Scheme. Pyramid Scheme. So afterwards they had like an after party, like little DJ thing. So we stayed for that, and then afterwards we went out to my car to smoke a blunt with Dopehead, Triple Black, and Z-Loopers.
Oh my God.
And my friend. Because we were waiting.
That Z-Loopers was a baby then, right?
He was like
fresh 20.
17.
Yeah.
No,
He wasn't even in his 20s.
18
Oh my
yet.
God. Oh my God. Cutie.
Because we were waiting for Skywalker
Mm-hmm.
to like pack up his like DJ stuff. I'm like, well, we could go out to my car and smoke a blunt, but like Grand Rapids is like really conservative, and there's like always cops rolling around, and like Pyramid Scheme is like on a main road. So I'm like, well, we could like go to my car, pile in. I drove like a Honda Civic, and there were like 5 of us, 6 of us. I'm like, well, we can all like, pile in while we're waiting for Skywalker, who's like his like tour DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like all piling into the car trying to fit, and Z-Loopers is like standing off to the side, like holding his backpack like this, and we're like, come on, like get in. He's like, I don't know if he thought we were gonna like drive away with him and like kidnap him or something.
Yeah,
but we also had like Dopehead and Triple Black in the car.
Right.
And I kind of knew Dopehead a little bit, but I didn't know Triple Black, and he is like a big, scary dude.
Yeah.
I mean, to my knowledge, I think he's a pimp, like literally. Like he's a rapper too, but like I think he has like a
the rapping is a side gig. Yeah.
You know?
The rapping is a side gig, honestly, for his true calling.
And like I'm in the driver's seat, and I'm like, oh, you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah.
But he was like, so we were like, okay, like gonna be respectful, like I'm not gonna force it. And you know, his homies were like, they weren't gonna push the issue,
right.
So we like all sat in the car. We just like kept passing the blunt
out of the
way, like away, like 3 steps away. Like every time he like walked toward the car and then walked back away. So anyway, we finished up, and we all pile out of the car because like we don't want to just leave him there.
Yeah.
So we like got out and like made a little circle around him so like we could continue talking to him and like be polite. And we're all like joking around because we're like all high and stuff. And Triple Black and Sarah B were like flirting with each other at that point. And
I love that it's Sarah B. Shout out.
She's got like a big old booty.
Yes, she does.
I think she offered to let Triple Black like touch it at that point, and he's like, all right, and he does. Because why the fuck would you turn that down? And she looks at Zila first and she's like, do you want to? And he's like, and Triple Black goes, come on, man. And he goes, and Sarah goes, it's okay. And so he does a very, like, polite. And then he, like, finally calmed down and he was like, and then he thanked her. And then she thanked him back. And then we were all like, cool. And it was just like the loveliest. Everybody was so nice. Everybody was so nice.
That is beautiful.
Because I've had so many, like, I have, like, a pretty good sense for really toxic, awful, shitty dudes.
Yes.
Like, I'm not the type of person to be, like, fooled by it. And like you said, the bar is, like, so low.
Yes.
So I usually approach everybody with, like the understanding that they're rotten first, and they have to prove to me that they're not. And I gotta tell you, like, all those guys, no matter what they rap about, no matter who they are, whatever, like, that crew is, like, very nice. They're, like, nice, respectful people, like, in my...
Wait, hang on 1 second. No, I'm sorry. Jonah, I'm sorry. I had to stop for a sec. I thought I would stop recording.
That's fine.
Keep going, Chaely.
Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm sure other people have stories that are terrible, but, like, I've had run-ins with many of them a bunch of times, and they've only been very kind.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that whole evening, like, was super funny, and
I love that.
I had no issue, like, putting them in my car and, like, letting them grab my friend's ass, and they were super funny. It was great.
That.
Great night.
So, something happened at Bruiser Giving that I found interesting and amazing. Danny stopped rapping and started
several times
performing what I believe was like stand-up.
It did seem like that.
It was giving like story time. Like it was giving like story time. And we just spent like a little bit of time before this and then like just today and then before this talking a little bit about like the show and the setup. As someone who's gone a bunch of times to see him, you mentioned that like his sets are generally the same. Like he performs like a lot of the same
more
songs,
recently,
right?
Yeah. In the last few years, he's been like given the same like 6 or 7 like party jams at most of his sets.
And like it was cool to see him do something else. Like it was interesting to listen to him from what I could hear, like tell stories. I feel like I feel like he's making decisions to step out of like this I don't want to say the rap game, you know what I mean? Because I think like he is like the rap game, but I think he's making conscious decisions to like evolve himself as an artist. And it's wild that he had 2 other like performers that also are comics on the bill.
Yeah.
So Zach Fox is a comedian or comic, and
Hannibal
Buress
just started rapping.
Right, and same with Hannibal Buress. Yeah. So like, I'm intrigued to watch this continue to evolve like over the years.
Yeah. Yeah, I really get the sense that like he's a little bit over it.
Yeah.
You know,
you reach an age though. You reach the man came out in sweatpants and a pajama shirt.
Yeah, like little Timmy's.
Like a button
with the piping.
Yeah. Yes, disheveled, beard unkempt.
He's been Twitch streaming, like playing video games for the last like 2 years.
Yeah. And
I think he loves it.
Yeah.
I think that he's just doing these shows to like appease us and to like put on a showcase for his, the younger generation of performers.
Which shout out, like that is, I think, I would rather see more rappers do that than continue to parade around like they're young hip hop artists. It's actually very sad. We were talking about this earlier. Like, I want more for artists than
any genre, really.
Truly, I want more than like clinging to what I believe is this obsession with like youth culture, right?
Yeah.
And like
whatever your prime was.
Right. And like when you gotta evolve, right? Like when you there was one guy who was so fucking pissed that Danny would not fucking rap. The same songs that we've all heard a million
He was like
times.
an old dude too.
He was. He was up in the
He was like somebody's uncle wearing like a fedora.
Yeah. He was in a fedora. And he was like losing his shit that Danny wouldn't rap.
Non-stop.
And I really
For
like half an hour.
Danny Brown! Danny Brown!
Play the song! Play the song! And it's like,
first of all, he can't hear you.
That's all.
Just let the man do what he's here to do.
Also, like, what year are you stuck in, sir? Like, where are you? Like, what party moment are you stuck in?
You know he's on Spotify,
where
right?
you can't, like,
you can hear the song anytime.
Just do this, you know?
He was telling amazing stories too. He was talking about going to prom,
yes,
or homecoming and getting beat up.
Yes.
He was talking about some like crazy theory he had about Mario Brothers, like the canon of Mario Brothers.
Yes. Yes.
I would have loved to have been able to hear it, but people were like yelling and
yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Like I can hear his song any fucking time.
Literally any time.
I can only hear what he's saying right now, this like rant that he's going on.
He puts this on for us. Like I don't. That's what I think people really gotta embrace, this more grateful attitude that like
live shows are like supposed to be enjoyed in the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing that, and then like he really did a beautiful job, I think, of like creating a space. We were talking about this earlier too, like I don't want to say a safe space, but like a dope environment and a cool atmosphere to showcase new artists who are actually fire. Z Loopers was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that.
Oh my god. So he played this song that I'm like a bad fan. I should know whether or not this is like a released song yet, but he played this song with like a Crash Bandicoot beat behind it that was like
fire.
So
straight
sick.
Fire. It was fire. Yeah. If you know someone that can get Chaely that track.
But even to like see them perform it together.
Yes.
Like
very cool.
If that was a Z song, then that likely wouldn't have had Danny on it. And like seeing them perform together, performing all these songs of both of theirs together was just like a really great experience. Most of us haven't seen a lot of live shows lately.
Truly. Yeah. I'm really happy that we went. I'm really happy that we got to experience that. Yeah. And I'm really happy that
the crowd was cool.
Yeah, the crowd was really cool. I'm really happy that like Danny is evolving, and that I think rarely do we get to witness Black men to make these massive like or these evolutionary strides in this way, and it's really like it's a gift. Like it's really a gift to watch like somebody that's like an uncle like be creating spaces, and also creating spaces for like Black queers and the weird kids and the goofs and like the, you know, there wasn't like a violent energy. The energy was just hype, you know, and like
lots of different types of people.
Yeah.
Like artsy, grungy scene.
It was hot. Thank you, Danny.
Like so many things.
So
fun.
Many years. Yeah, we just love you. And Bruiser Giving was fucking great, and can't wait to see what develops. Like where you're gonna go. I'm really interested in seeing projects that'll come out with Hannibal and with Zach, and you know, I feel like that's just like the natural progression of things. Fun. Do you have anything else you want to say about Bruiser Giving?
I mean, not specifically. I continue to like mull this over day by day. I just love shows like that, but like, you know, give me something to think about for days after.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's a very. I also think that it's like. I don't want to say Detroit specific, but I don't know. Like I feel like that type of energy, that type of like. I don't know. It just feels feels very much like home, you know?
Indeed.
All right, y'all. We're gonna fucking wrap this up because we have literally been talking for an hour, which is honestly nothing to us.
Yeah.
We were talking, I feel like, for an hour before this, and probably we'll talk for an hour after. Before we go, we're gonna do a thing where we support Black businesses down on the farm. Brandazo. Chaely, hit us. Tell us about the business that you told me about.
Yes.
That's actually lit. I just started following them on Instagram.
Yes. My friend Ashley Mack has a wonderful like bath and body care business.
Love it. Skincare.
Yeah,
Need it. Hydrate your body.
She initially developed it for her daughter who experiences eczema, but it's great for all skin types. She's got the butters. She's got the scrubs. She's got the oils.
Yes.
She's got the soap bars.
Yes.
She's got even some lovely shimmers, some body shimmer oils. It's called Simple.natural. Simple DOT natural. You can find her on Instagram. She's running some sales for the holidays.
She is. Yes, she is. I saw that come up in my feed.
She's got some little bundles.
Yeah.
They make great gifts if you're into like giving Lush as a gift.
Yeah.
You can give Simple.natural a try.
I love that. And I know we mentioned too the first time we tried to record this that I know she's got like products that are unscented.
Yeah.
You know, there's a wide variety, a range, and
something for everybody.
just support Black women. You know what I'm saying? Like truly, our skin is butter. So use our products. Like it's that girl. Yeah, and then me, right?
Hell yeah.
Me. Support me.
You better.
All right? Like, love me.
This.
Okay? Like, I love
Wait,
you.
if you're watching this,
Yes.
you're probably already supporting.
True.
So tell 5 friends.
It's time to take this up.
Spread the word.
Spread the word. Spread the wealth. You can find me on Instagram. Also Patreon. I'm working on a thing right now where I'm trying to up my subscribers. I have a $700 goal. I feel like I can achieve it.
How much further do we have to go?
At this point, I am roughly $200 away. Right?
Achievable.
So it's beyond achievable. $200. My tier starts at $3. Okay? So you can literally like skip the cup of coffee you're gonna buy.
Just once a month.
One time. Purchase the thing for me. One time. Boom. Done.
What does $3 get you?
What is $3? What $3 gets you is access to my YouTube content and videos. You also are going to get merch like glizzies and looks. You're also going to get shout outs. You know?
That's a fantastic deal for $3.
I feel like it's quite a bit.
That gives.
I'm trying, you know? So, please support me. Tell your family. Tell your friends. Tell somebody that you don't like that you know could probably benefit from like a good this.
A good kick in the ear ball.
Yeah, exactly. Hit me up. You can find me also on Twitter at thehardrs313 and email me at thehardrs313@gmail.com. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what's up. I think I'm going to start doing a thing in my Instagram stories where I'm going to like ask prompts of people, and then we'll see if we can start generating some, you know, a little bit of communication that way. I've got questions for y'all, and I'm interested in what you have to say.
I love it.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for coming on this show, damn it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. Oh, we didn't even get into the pee pee poo poo man. Damn.
Should we do like a bonus episode?
You know what? We're gonna do a bonus episode, and we're gonna regale you with more tales because we didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about Shania Twain in the mountains in Jamaica. We did not talk about the pee pee poo poo man.
Shit.
Literally.
We have so much to talk about.
Yeah. Come back. Listen. Listening